I don't know what Trump has done with Stormy Daniels. I don't know. I do know what she has done with her life publicly, taken money to do adult entertainment and caused many a man to fall. That's her gift, is to destroy marriages, to destroy men, to entice them away. And she thinks that's awesome. She thinks it's just another job. We've got two articles that really expose Stormy Daniels. I mean, she's already been exposed almost every way you possibly can, but maybe not quite this way in her battle to destroy Donald Trump by trying to get Melania Trump to divorce her. Now, watch this. This is proof she's a homewrecker. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. And we're here to give some encouragement to the Trump family and to expose Stormy Daniels. Let's watch these two. Here's two articles. First one, this is the BBC. Headline is Donald Trump says hush money trial very hard on wife Melania. Now, they like to imply with that she's upset that he had an affair, and we don't know that at all. I mean, I I have no idea, again, what their relationship, and neither does the BBC, and neither does that quote clarify things. Here's the article. Donald Trump has said his historic trial and criminal conviction have been, quote, very hard for his wife, former First Lady Melania Trump. Now, they leave it intentionally vague so that you so that you might think that she's implying that he cheated on her. But that's not necessarily what has happened. Last week, jurors found Trump guilty of falsifying business records to conceal hush money payments, blah, blah, blah. That's all made up, all those reasons. That's not really what the case was about. There was no crime. With the verdict, he became the first U.S. president to be convicted of a crime. He has repeatedly called the trial rigged and politically motivated, which is accurate. In an interview with Fox News over the weekend, Mr. Trump vowed that success at the upcoming November U.S. election would be his revenge. Good man, that is also true. We're going to get some revenge on all these Democrats, including Strumpet, Stormy Daniels. He is slated to be sentenced on July 11th and plans to appeal the convictions. Remember, guys, he can't appeal until after he's sentenced. Once he's sentenced, boom, they trigger an automatic appeal. Speaking to Fox News on Sunday, Trump said that the legal battle's been particularly difficult on his wife. Quote, she's fine, but I think it's very hard for her, he said, adding that in many ways, it's tougher on them, his family, than it is on me. That's true. Trump is a man of action. He's been, he's got a thick skin. His family, though, that's who all this media stuff is really trying to destroy, to hurt Trump by hurting Melania, Barron Trump, his kids. Under New York law, each of the 34 felony counts Trump was convicted of could result in up to 4 years in prison. Maybe that's what's tough about the trial. Maybe that's what's tough on Melania. Maybe she doesn't want her spouse to go to prison for 4 years. Though this is not considered a likely outcome. I'm calling it. I'm saying he's going to prison because I think Merchant is totally over the top, crazy, and compromised. In his interview with Fox, he said on being imprisoned, he'd be okay with it. Quote, I think it would be tough for the public to take, he said, at a certain point, there's a breaking point. Oh, yeah. In her first public remarks since the convictions, Miss Stormy Daniels told UK newspaper, The Mirror, that she believes Mr. Trump, quote, should be sentenced to jail and some community service working for the less fortunate. You know what? Every adult film star should do the same for destroying men, for wrecking men. They should do maybe some jail time, some community service, working for the less fortunate. Okay, so now let's jump over to this other article. This is Newsweek. Stormy Daniels' new advice for Melania Trump. So now Stormy Daniels is reaching out and giving ridiculous advice to Melania Trump. Adult film star Stormy Daniels gave new advice to Donald Trump's wife, Melania Trump, on Sunday after the former president was found guilty in his criminal hush money trial after the Democrats basically attacked him and his entire campaign. Let's get down to her actual quote. On Sunday, in an interview with The Mirror, Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, her real name is Homewrecker, called on the former First Lady to leave her husband due to his guilty verdict. This is her true agenda, to destroy a marriage. And that's really what these adult stars are good at, is destroying men and destroying marriages. I pray that she would repent. Quote, she said, I don't know what their agreement may or may not be, but Melania needs to leave him, not because of what he did with me, oh, heaven forbid, or other women, but because he is a convicted felon, unquote. Daniel said, of course, the reason why he's a convicted felon is because he's a successful Republican presidential candidate, not because he slept with you, Stormy, because about 50 million guys have slept with you and they did not get a felony, though they should. She added, quote, it's been proven he's abusive. No, it hasn't. He was found liable for blank assault and tax fraud and is now a criminal. He's neither Teflon Don nor Teflon Con anymore. She's an empty head. What a meathead, and mean and vindictive and creepy. Creepy to target Trump specific marriage. And of course, the media is just falling all over her as if they're talking to like Stephen Hawking, the smartest man in the world. Suddenly, here's Stormy Daniels uh, giving marital advice or unmarital advice to Melania Trump. I think Melania Trump has no intention of leaving Donald Trump. I hope the allegations are not true. Trump has denied them. But men have problems with women. They always have, going all the way back. You can read it in the Bible. It's all over the place. I pray for men, obey their vows, respect their wife, turn away from these women, and especially online movies of women like Stormy Daniels. I pray that we would resist. And she is no friend to any man. I'm Doug in Exile.